Okay, today we'll be making this rail part from assembly B. You can see it's got kind of a complex cross section here, so we're going to be using the mirror tools in order to reduce our workload. Let's start off with our sketch like normal. To do this, we're going to be drawing 1/4. No, better yet, make it an 1/8. We're going to be drawing an 1/8 of the part we need, and we will mirror that about 3 times in order to make the full part. So let's start off with a line 45-degree angle. As always, make sure everything's nice and constrained. We've got the origin, we've got this point, we're going to make that coincident. And since this is 1 inch fully across, then if this is the center of the part and this is the far end, we're going to need to make this 1/2 inch away. And we'll draw out from here. Okay, there's that. And we've got kind of a little arc on the end. So let's do this one. Yeah, this is good. This is a tangent arc, which is pretty much what we need. If we look at the thickness of this little flange, this little web, 0.083 inches. So that thickness would be a diameter, so we want this to be, let's get rid of that. Let's just do the easy thing. 0.093 inches. Perfect. And that should start at 0.3265 inches. So from the center of that arc to here, make sure it's the straight dimension. Yes, to prevent that, let's make sure these are vertical. Great. So far everything is there. And we're going to be making a line up here. And there's going to be some sort of arc here. This is going to go in somewhat. And this will be here. We're going to make sure those are parallel. Great, it's already there. Click over there. And then we finish this up right here. Again, we get our dimensions. What's the space between these two? That is 0.23 inches. Done. And this part here is 0.232 altogether, so half of that is 0.232 divided by 2. There we have it. Everything is fully dimensioned. We just need to put a little radius right there. So, sketch fillet tool. Let's bring this down. Try 0.05. Looks too much. There we go. That's fine. So we have that part, and there's a couple other little ridges, little textured ridges to put in. We'll use another center point arc here. So the thing with the center point arc, sometimes it doesn't want it to put it where you want it, so you just have to do that. We'll put another one here. Yeah. And that radius is 0.015, very small. Let's put these where they go, 0.087, and just plain 0.27. That was pretty close. Trim out this middle that we don't need. And right here we have 1/8 of the part. So how do we take this and make it something we can extrude? Let's go to Edit, and we're going to go to the Mirror Entities tool. It's right up here. I'm going to say mirror about what? We want to mirror about this. Now the entities to mirror, here's the tedious part. Every time we select something, it's going to put the shadow of the preview. Yes. And we have this line, this drawing all the way here, and that's one corner of our part. That's great. Let's put this center line for construction now. That's looking good. I think this may look real ugly, but I think I'm going to go make this as a construction line and then do another mirror. For the whole rest of it. There it is. So let's extrude this. Perfect. This wants to be 144 inches. We've got another broken feature here. 144. Why not do midplane? Now we see our pretty complex rail geometry. Yes. And there it is. This is our extruded aluminum rail. Well, half of it. And to get the other half, all we have to do is do a mirror feature. We'll select our face plane, which is going to be this. And there we go, it already knows, well, this is all the only thing that's on the other side of that face. So click yes. There it is. There's our rail. One last thing to do is put a 1/4 inch hole here. You can either do it on the sketch or use the hole wizard. Let's try and use the hole wizard, see what happens. Quarter inch. There, type. We don't want it to go blind. Let's say through all. Yep, that'll send it through the whole rail. Click yes. There's our hole, there's our rail, and that is the mirror feature. Great tool. It can get a little complex, because let's look at this sketch. You know, it didn't like some of that. Yeah, you can see all these relations and mirrors. It really didn't like that too much. But if I delete that, and that, oh, suddenly it's all good now. You'll be able to practice with that, hopefully, making some of your new parts. And that's all I have. Good luck getting to use it, and hopefully you can use it in your worksheets. Take care.